Hello, everybody, and welcome to the penultimate edition of the Game of the Week Rise and Fall Edition. That's right, just 10 days from now, less than 10 days from now, we will be immersed in the fabulousness that is Gathering Storm. Cannot wait for that. In the meantime, got a couple of fun runs planned for you in the next couple weeks on the Game of the Week. Today, we are playing as Peter of Russia. Russia, as many of you may know, is my number one ranked civilization in the game. There is literally nothing that they cannot do in the game. Incredibly powerful, incredibly strong civilization. A lot of fun to play with. And yeah, we're going to give them a shot here. We're going to actually play a culture game. We've done a religious game in the past with them, and there's, so powerful. They can do all the things. We'll talk about that. And we're just going to use the Lavra and stack bonuses and great people points. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. So let's take a quick look. Settle the rice. No, I'm not going to settle the rice. Then I'm moving away from the 3-3 tile. Settle the rice. I lose the triangle, the farming triangle. I lose the flat land adjacent to the city. And I lose the 3-3 tile to start the game. Okay, let's take a quick look. Oh my god. Mother Russia. And extra territory upon founding cities. That's one amazing ability. Because you instantly, every city you found instantly grabs really good tiles. So you might find a good spot for a city, and you're like, oh, okay, it's really good. But then you're like, oh, wait, there's no 2-2 tiles in the first ring. That's okay, because there's probably a few in the second ring, and it'll make sure to grab them. So every city is really strong right out of the gate. Fantastic stuff. Huge. +1 faith and +1 production from tundra is also really good. It makes you have a tundra bias, of course, but it makes those tiles really strong. Obviously, the free faith on those tiles is going to help you get a pantheon super quick if you need it. And then production, of course, just makes the tiles useful-ish. So yeah, very good stuff. Peter receives science and culture from trade routes to civilizations that are more advanced than Russia. +1 per 3 technologies or civics ahead. So particularly on higher difficulty levels like Deity, where the AI at the beginning gets ahead of you. They're going to get ahead of you by quite a bit because they start with all those percentage bonuses, production bonuses. They've got more cities right away. They're building more districts right away. And they're going to be ahead of you. And it's all about starting to get your cities down and accelerate and blow past them like we've talked about before. But in the meantime, you can send your trade routes to them and just get little bits of extra science and culture brought back to your society with it on a turn-by-turn basis because they are ahead of you. So it's a nice little catch-me-up. And it's a big part of what makes these guys a really solid, literally the best candidate for One City Wonder Challenges. So there it is, the Grand Embassy, along with Mother Russia. And then finally, the Cossack, which is actually one of the stronger military units. It's a little bit later game, but it's actually right at the moment when you're kind of running towards the end of the military run. And they're actually really, really quite strong. They're a really good, solid unit. They got a cool hat, which is OP. Replace the cavalry, and they're really good. So you can just pre-build them and just go from horsemen and upgrade into like 100 of them and just go crush people. So one of the stronger military units in the game. We won't necessarily get into using them, but certainly effective in the least. And then the Lavra, half price obviously because it's a special district, but such a strong district in that it's unique to Russia and replaces the holy site, of course, and being half price. But your city borders grow by 1 tile for each great person is expanded in the city. So it's a really cool way you can actually expand the borders of some of your cities and make them grow that much faster. And also, a key point. You earn, in addition to this +2 great prophet points, you get 1 great writer point, 1 great artist point, and 1 great musician point per turn as well. So it actually acts as a pseudo theater square as well, which when you combine the holy site and the theater square is going to give you absolutely monstrous bonuses towards the great people points, and you can really crush them. Really, really good. So something to keep in mind there. The Lavra, we'll be getting right after it. I think we'll go ahead and get a religion as well, folks. I think we will. +1, yeah, +1 strength for the hat, yeah. Yeah, just a second. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Not a big fan of always settling on a hill like this because you lose the production, but lots of great tiles around. We do have a farming triangle here. Eventually it travels. But a fantastic 3-3 start. And because we are the Russians, we are going to be able to grab that tile turn 1 for our city because we, of course, grab extra tiles. Spicy tiles. Oh, we got a horse up here as well. Lots of hills, so we'll be super productive. We can get some farming done over here, potentially. We do have room that we'll be able to grab a Lavra up in here for maybe a +6 if we get Dance of Aurora. FanPat, thank you so much for the follow. A lot of follows today. I appreciate all the follows during the Civ Talk with GM as well. Thank you, everybody, who might be tuning in right now. If I didn't get a thank you out to you, so much appreciated. Let's see. Let's go take a look around this lake. See what's going on there. We will dive straight into a scout. Look at that. 5 turns, growth, and scout. We'll be right into a settler on turn 6. That's fantastic. Mining, I would say. And then we're going to want to get into astrology. You know what I just realized? I had the volume off this morning during the Civ Talk, and then I did not turn it back up. Now we can hear the game of the week. How you doing, Monk? So there we go. That's turn 1. You can see, like, I mean, all these extra tiles you get, like 8 extra tiles. It just grabs all the good stuff. Just like, oh, two tiles? Sure, let's grab them. Oh, you got some spicy? Let's get some spicy. It's fantastic. No, we are not getting early faith, but we're going to probably be targeting Dance of Aurora with these guys. And Dance of Aurora doesn't tend to go anyway, so we should be fine. We don't have to get the Pantheon super early, although we're going to want it as quickly as we can. But we'll be able to grab a tile there before too long. We'll get that done. Whoa! Zanzibar. Got some spices and some jade down here. And a first meet on Zanzibar. So there's a quick nice bonus to gold, which is nice. But also... how do you get there? There we go. For foreign trade. Okay. Let's discover another continent, right? Okay. Fingers crossed. So we then potentially get another envoy there. But that's a nice little boost to gold right out of the gate, nice and early. Is Dance better than Harvest even? No, Harvest is still better, yeah. We'll have lots of Lavras built. We'll get lots of faith out of them, and it's a nice consistent throughout the game. But Harvest is still more powerful. But it's just for variety's sake, Sean. Instead of just taking Harvest again just because. The biggest thing is that Harvest scales with the game. So, like, Harvest keeps getting more and more strong. Because your chops get bigger and bigger and better. So, yeah. Both very good. Like, Dance of Aurora is situationally good. But, yeah. We are talking way beyond next level crazy good with the Harvest. Please don't step there. Thank you. Oh, hello there, mister. We're just going to keep moving. Let the Zanzibarians take care of you. Ooh, Petrahite! And there you go. Just like that. Turn 6. Out comes a scout. Let's go here. Across the river. I want to follow this river down. I don't want to worry. I tend not to worry about exploring, like, kind of the back door, if you will, of the civilization of the land. I'm going to be able to get that later and likely still beat other civilizations to, like, goodie huts and stuff. But if you head in the direction of where you might find other city-states or civilizations, obviously you're going to meet them, but you're going to have a better chance of cutting them off from getting some of the goodie huts and the good things happening. So it's better to discover land that you're going to use first, and then the backwards land back in here is less concerning. So there you go. And let's step on a hill here. And, ooh, deer tile. That's going to be a nice city right in there. Maybe settle the jade right on the water. Bang, bang, bang. And then we're right into a settler. Look at that. 10 turns on a settler. Growth in 7. We'll be popped 3. and spitting out the things with the stuff. Alright, so the land's getting a little bit flat, but not too shabby. Start following that river down there, I guess. Alright, let's keep going. Let's try to keep the pace up. So one thing I'm trying to do with the game of the week is slowly start to get better at just going fast. Sometimes I feel like I'm just not going fast enough. There's a good hit right there. And like, you know, I just try to want to keep it, especially because I feel like a lot of people aren't interested in watching, you know, episodes as it gets further into the game. So I want to try and make sure we're keeping things moving at a higher pace as we go along. Oh, culture. I'll step here, but probably not meet them until I step on the hill here. Actually, I might actually step on this hill to guarantee, because I think it's possible I could step on this hill and not guarantee the meet. So I'll probably step on this hill just to be safe. That scout could turn around any minute now and get the hell out of here. Thank you. Called it. Alright, and zoink. Oh, population early. That's freaking OP. So strong. So strong. Boom. Oh, actually, I would have met them either way. I was thinking that maybe this was like the top corner and it was going to come... Like it was going to go straight across and it was going to be like here. And so that would have been possibly 2 away. I guess it would have made a difference. No, either way. Forget with me. Antananarivo, and it's a first meet. So, looks like we got some space out here. Maybe we've got some land to expand to. Because we're getting first meets this direction. They want to... We'll get a campus constructed here before too long, maybe? So, get that going. That's some culture as well. Work that tree early. That's fantastic. Let's jump next turn. Oh, there's the French. There's the French. So we're going to want to make sure we block them. That's actually their capital. So we need to stay in this area because we're going to want a city here. Look at all those hills. Freshwater, hills, mountains, great things and stuff. So we're going to want to put a city of our own right in here somewhere. And that means we are not going to want... want them to come up here. So they've obviously gone either out here or down here with their first... with their attempt to settle first. So they're probably going to have another settler possibly come up through here somewhere. We're just going to make sure that we find a way to block them from getting to any of the good land that we find. Kind of want to head down in here and just see what's going on. Okay, more mountains. Antananarivo's Petrohite. Here goes Norm forward settling the AI. Hells yeah, bro. Gotta take that land before they get at it. So we want to get into astrology because we're gonna get our Lavra built before too long, and unfortunately, we have not found a good thing to go with the stuff. Yeah, so a natural wonder, of course, obviously gives us the boost there, and we're not finding that, so that's unfortunate. Let's keep our eye out here. This is good. We're just going to keep our eye basically on this whole border along here. There's obviously some mountains here, so as long as they don't come up through here, we can just keep our eye on this area and just run some interference. Antananarivo, please build Petra. A kid. So let's change policies. And and it's unusual to take God King, but we're not getting any faith from our capital right now, and I'm just feeling like we just want to make sure we don't waste too long, so I'm going to cost us the production there in order to grab the faith. Oh, baby. Some more desert we're running into here. So there's some Petra hype out there. And this 4-2 tile to help feed a city out here for Petra. We're going to have to try and expand across here, I guess. Let's get into our civics. Nice quickly because of that 2 culture. We'll go settler into monument, probably get the monument spat out so we can work those even faster. There's a goody hut. It looks like, yeah, it looks like we're definitely at the bottom of something here. Probably. Although this could be just going like this, right, I guess. Could be just going like this. So there's France here. Maybe there's nobody here. I mean, the chances of there being a capital somewhere in here when there's already us two. Who knows? It's Civ, right? Let's go next turn. We're gonna have a settler on turn 15. That is so good. Alright. Okay. I just didn't want to. I was gonna step across here, and then I realized if I get across there, it's gonna be a wall before I can see this again. And I do not want a settler to squeeze up into here and take a city there. So we're just gonna keep an eye out. It's turn 13. Just gonna keep an eye out in here. I'm nervous about crossing the river, just in case he sneaks something up through here. I could potentially cross over here. Maybe I'll go to here and take a look, like that. Goody hut, recon unit. That'll help with the things and the stuff. I kind of want to go over here to make sure I help block this. But I also kind of need to see what's going on there. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to head up this way. And then maybe come around here. And then explore to here. And settler. Once I can get my city in here somewhere. Then it's just, then maybe like something here. There's just to kind of protect my own kind of radius. Because obviously with these two cities, there's room for one in between, right? I don't want them to get that, so that's a big key. A 6-turn monument. That's fantastic. So you can see how valuable that extra population was. Because even though it's turn 15, I've got a settler already, but I'm still pop 3 on our way to 4. So that's so valuable to have gotten that population early. I feel like there's probably nothing here. Like, look like it's probably just going to be like this. So eventually I can go and take a look at that. I feel like I need to maybe take a look here. There's better chances of something here that I'll get before somebody, as opposed to this is going to be like mine to explore later. As long as I don't screw up and not explore it or something. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe they just settled straight south. I'm just nervous that something's happening out here and they're going to plop a city down or something. A lot of mountains in the way. Looks like that river is coming here. So maybe somewhere in here there's a Petra city. Grab some nice tiles. City up here, city here. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. And then you start to take a look down here. There's gonna be a lot of room. I think the river. If there's some good stuff over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially like a 2, 3, 4, 5. A 7 hill Petra if you settled that. If there's some stuff over here to help it happen. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hill Petra. Okay. Nice little gap here, so we can nice tiles as well. So whatever city we put in here could potentially be really solid there. Yeah, they definitely went southish. I'm thinking I might settle this. It looks like there's mountain tiles in here-ish. Maybe no, if those are mountain tiles, we'd see them. So they're not mountain tiles, but these are here, probably mountain tiles. If I settle this, I get all the way to here. If I settle this, I don't get the cotton, but the cotton can go in a city up there. I'm thinking a city here, maybe? If this is a city, and then this is a city. They're not fantastic cities, don't get me wrong, but the Lavras especially, though, right? And then potentially 1, 2, 3, somewhere in here, maybe a city. I mean, assuming this is where best case scenario. So if I were to put a city right there, potentially some really good, like, you know, campus stuff going on up here. It won't have access to the tundra, but it'll still be a nice campus. Lavra, Theater Square, maybe in this corner. Lots of hills for productivity. It reaches out as far as here to grab all this. Kind of basically reaches to the river against them. I think I like that. So I'm going to cross here so I can settle next turn. Oops, I'm using the wrong symbols. So it's not bad. And then, you know, city up in here somewhere against the tundra there. Potentially another one there. Potentially on the river. 1, 2, 3. Maybe 4, 5, 6. 10. Starting to get towards 12. Check that. Oh, man. You know what I should have done? This was I should have went out this way. Ah! I was thinking that this guy's going to come help block, but I was too long. Because I was thinking that he'll help this, but the settler's coming along here. I was going to get here. Like 5 turns ago, I knew I was going to get here before they got here. But I was not seeing anything out here. And that was painful. Well, it wasn't bad. I mean, I could still get these cities. And then potentially, if I can get pop cities, like heavy pop cities in here, I could potentially make that city vulnerable. Oh my god. Losing that city was a crusher. I just realized there's no 2/2 tiles in the range of this city. Shoot! Oh, 1 turn away from sniping that. Oh well. We'll drag this. Oh man, look at this. You know what's good though is being Russia. I put a city right here. And then boom boom. Grab all these tiles from them without even having to buy it, spending money. He didn't take it. Free era score hype. Do you play all your Civ games with a stipulation? Like, yeah, Hackbird. I start game of the week, especially. I start with a stipulation like this is the victory type I'm going for, that kind of thing. Oh wow! Look at these tiles. Look at these tiles. Settle here, maybe. It's less of the so maybe it's not a Petra. Although I don't lose Petra there. This may be the best Petra option I have. Won't be fantastic, but I could put Petra on that. Grab these tiles here. Nice tiles there. Oh shoot! Oh man, I almost didn't see that. This is a wonder. So, bam, next turn we get, the bonus, find a natural wonder. Saved us 4 turns of science. Do I decide? No, I decide based on, like, I'll choose, like, an overall thing. Oh, he's grabbing tiles already. What a prick. Or she, I should say. So I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, I'll choose these guys and do this victory. So it's kind of like a coinciding thing, I guess. I guess sometimes it might be like, you know, I haven't done a military game in a while. Maybe I'll do a military game and then think, okay, I'll do a military game with so-and-so. Damn it, I wish I'd have gotten it there and blocked him. Fruit! That is a super, super bummer. So this is a point at which I kind of start to wonder. I have such a productive capital. I got that advantage of that early growth. I'm wondering if I were to spit out another settler. I normally kind of wait to get that settler spam with the plaza, but I kind of want to come grab this city and steal some tiles and get this city going. I'm gonna go settler again. It's super dangerous. I need to get onto the I don't know.
The natural history of this. I don't believe in astrology.
Wow. Yeah, you might have to... Like, this is okay, you get those 2 tiles. But this... All the tiles. It's you're going to hurt for housing, but... Some really nice tiles to get you started. Lots of science. This is going to be a good city just sitting right there. You know, get your granary, get your harbor, get your housing up. You know what? You gotta get the Lavra. 3-turn Lavra. And I want it there. It's gonna be pricey, but I gotta get out here and buy this tile here. That's a 6 plus that is 7. That's a 7 Lavra. And because I can build it so fast, I'll start earning those great people points. 3 turns I'll be earning great profit points. Boom, just like that. Done. It's so valuable. So I'll just get that done. Then I can maybe jump into the settler, I think. By that point, I'll be almost at pop 4. I'll be working an extra 2/2 tile and then just get that settler out. It'll cost me a population, but it's it used to be my plan all the time. I used to always get at least 2 or 3 settlers before government, but
that's the positive aspect of
I really got into that settler spam with the Ancestral Hall. It just kind of became my meta, if you will. So we did not get the boost for that, so that's rip on... I actually could have turned that off. And hoped to find another continent. With my scouts. I'm going to probably regret that in a second. Oh! Holy camole. So where's China's capital? There? Wow. I always play standard speed, Hackbert. Always standard speed. Wow. So those guys will probably get into some adventures. They're already at war. Man, I really wish if I could have blocked this off over here and gotten another city in this area. Damn it. At least I can get this. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can still probably get 12 in here. Yeah, the, oh my god, and I discovered a continent. That was poor management on my side. Damn it. I could have turned off foreign trade for a while and gone across the... Not only because there's a chance with two scouts out there, I was probably going to find a continent pretty quick, but also because Zanzibar is now no longer got a mission because it was to find the Eureka. So I just cost myself an envoy and a few, well, maybe 3 turns of culture or something. That could have been handled better. Could have been handled better. So city's gonna be pop 2 in a minute, and it'll start to get a little bit faster towards the monument. The lack of a 2-2 tile is really frustrating. I could buy one, but is 55 or 60 gold worth 1 extra production? For probably gonna have to buy one way or another. I'm gonna probably have to just buy it to a 2-2 tile at some point. I need this one before they grab it, to be honest with you. Problem is I'm gonna have to buy 2 tiles to get it, and I can't even afford that. I'm gonna buy this one, and then maybe think about buying that one before they can grab it. Maybe. Look at this. They already have irrigation. They're already working all this. I mean, not to mention wonders. Look at this. Early wonders, late wonders. We got you covered. Jeez Louise. Let me just step up here. Oh. Wow, that scout just sacrificed himself into that warrior like a champ. Potential early golden age? What do you think? Shackle clear. Yeah, exactly. Shackle take care of those guys, no problem. Wipe them right off the face of the earth. So now I kind of want to get the trader because this city could use the help. Which, again, takes me away from the settler. Ignore his military scores, though. Yeah, he's actually having trouble right now. Military score is a mere obstacle. Look at how close they all are. Oh my god, China's beating down that door. Whew. China's like, I ain't scared. Shit. Gonna whip you up. Bring it on, Shaka. No! No! Look at this. Hey, what's up for you? Look at this fancy resub tracker. And its inability to track real months. I was broke for a while. Yes, your support, Brio, it's awesome to see you, and thank you so much for the support. I can attest to the wonderfulness that is being broke. Norm wasn't paying his Twitch dad dues. Oh, harsh. Sorry for the barrage, but from a Deity standpoint, do you follow any kind of hitter stick? I just try to. I mean, I tend to actually. Try to make up as much ground as I can. So if it's flatland, I try to go along the flatland and get as far as I can. Exploring towards, like, for instance, I've left all of this back up here because I think it's probably all my land that nobody's been to. So that way I can kind of just go and get that later. And if there's goody huts and stuff, I'll grab it myself. The alert has been turned down. That's not even loud. You guys don't even know loud. Jeez. You guys don't even know.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
So this looks like it's water across here. So basically, and there's mountains there, so they really can't even get through here. So this is really like my land. So if I can get cities here and then backfill, I really am frustrated that I didn't do better there. I like to leave my reviews jealous because there is weak sauce in comparison. It is. It is. Yeah, total weak sauce. I got all the mad alert skills. Ceased. How have I been? I've been really good, Ryu. And have I been? I'm working on bending the world to my will. It's a long, arduous process, but I'm doing my best. Chairlord is always most competition. Chairlord equals biggest competition. I think I might change this to production. And no, I'll keep barbs on just in case we run into one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Chairlord. Yes. Chairlord. Another reconnaissance unit. Would have preferred a builder there, if we're being honest, but playing. This is where I get into that thing. I was almost going to build a settler, and now next thing you know, I'm into all the things for the stuff, and you know, a Lavra and a trader and a granary later, and I never got the settler belt. I feel like I gotta grab the granary though, get the population up in this city, so it doesn't stumble when we're popping out the these bonuses we got. We need to find another city-state. Oof. We need to find another city-state. Where are all the city-states at? Where did my other scout go? Oh, he's down here. Okay. Desperately need to find another city-state. Okay, the alarm went off, and you know what that means? That means that this will bring the episode number 1 to the conclusion for the game of the week. Chat, don't go anywhere. You're staying right there. We're coming back with another episode in just a moment. But for you folks on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, what the heck's the holdup? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can check out all the content. We're going to have so much stuff coming your way in the next couple weeks as Gathering Storm hits. So much content. Thank you so much. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button so YouTube knows. Because once YouTube knows, then they can let everybody else know. And everybody else can watch it too. And that would be a good thing. We'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.